Okay, Venkatesh and Karthik. We'll wait for the others to join. We'll start in 5 to 10 minutes, okay? Yes, Karthik Venkatesh. We'll start in 5 to 10 minutes. Let's wait for the others to join.
Okay, ma'am. Okay.
Hello all. Hello all. Can you hear me? Hello.
Yes,
Yes, ma'am. I can hear you.
Yes. Great, great, great. Okay. So, can I see you all? Yes. So I still have 5 people today. Okay. We'll be waiting for others to join as well before I start with some major stuff. Okay. Okay. So before I start with anything, today we are going to focus on our practical aspect of interview. Okay, we'll see how to, if a question occurs, how to answer it practically. I have explained this to people before, but if you still don't understand or how you have to deal or create your own programs, if asked by the interviewer, we are just going to get through it today. Okay, I'll be giving you some set of questions which I have with me. I've shared with people already, but I'll be sharing it to you guys again, and you can refer to them. Okay, and then you can start along. Okay,
Okay.
okay. So today I have got people who are going to give me their final input, final confirmation on whether they are good in Java or not. Yes. So if not, then we'll be working on it and we'll see how we can move forward. Can you all see me now? Okay. So, Pavan, you're done, Pavan? Or Java, fully done? Guys, switch on your camera. It implies to everyone, okay? Ravi Kant. And hello, Jyoti. You seem to be the new person here. Can you switch on your camera? Yes? Okay, I've got few more people coming online. So let's wait for 2 more minutes. Okay. All of the candidates available or present online, kindly switch on your camera. I just want to see you guys. Okay, do not worry. I just want to know you all. Okay, your answering, your facial expressions, everything matters to me. Your background does not matter. All of us are at home right now, so that's okay. You just have to show me your face, okay? Because I'm showing one, so you will have to do the same. If you have a
No, no, no. I
ma'am, we
can't
can't
hear
hear your
voice.
voice.
I can't hear your voice.
Ma'am, you are not audible.
You are not audible. I'm still.
Can you hear me now? Hello. Can
Yes,
you hear
ma'am. Yes,
me?
ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Am I audible?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
Yeah.
ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Hello.
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, wonderful. Okay, okay, great. Okay, fine. Okay. So I've got few new people today online. I have Venkatesh, Jyoti, Suresh, Ganji. I don't know what am I supposed to call you. Vasundhara is left. So these few people, you need to switch on your
My
Ma'am, your network is
camera.
lagging.
your voice is lagging.
Okay, whatever. Okay, so guys, before starting up anything, I want you to, all of you, to switch on your Eclipse. All of you need to switch on your Eclipse.
Ma'am, your video is not visible.
Can you hear me now? Hello,
Yes, ma'am.
can you hear me
Yeah, ma'am.
now?
Yeah, ma'am.
Okay, fine. Okay. So if anytime you feel like my voice is gone, just let me know. Okay. So now, um, all of you, all of you are going to switch on your Eclipse IDE. All of you. Can you be quick? Switch on your Eclipse IDE.
Ma'am, your voice is still lagging.
Yeah, let me proceed. Now, can you hear me? Yes? Hello?
Yeah, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Hello. Hello all. Am I? Hello.
Yeah, ma'am.
I'm audible to all, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Great. Okay. So the one task that I've given you is to switch on your Eclipse. Yes. It implies to all of you. I'll be giving you some set of code and I'll be giving you some time to do the same. Okay, I expect all of you to not copy from the internet. If you do so, I'll get to know about it. I've got some senses that tell me that you have copied it from the internet. Okay, so don't do that. You will be using your logic. You will be trying to do the code again at your end. Once your code is done, if you're done with one code for less than 15 minutes time, I'll be giving you some other code. Okay, another code. If you don't know the logic, if you don't know the concept, right, ask me now itself. Okay, it is not that you're going to go at the interview and then you will be asking for what is the logic or what is a particular program all about. You should be knowing about it beforehand. That is what we are doing, that is what we are preparing for. Okay, hi Abhishek, but I don't wish to see your laptop. You can stop sharing your screen. Abhishek. Okay, so okay, I have got few more people that I wish to start with. Before that, I will be giving others a program to work with. Okay, so prime number and Armstrong number is off the table. So I won't be giving you these two numbers, considering that you know how to work with this. Am I correct? Yes?
Yes, ma'am.
I won't be asking you those questions. We'll be going for the other questions. So the first question is for Karthik. Just a minute, guys. Just a minute. My mute. Come on, yeah. Question for you, Karthik. You need to reverse a string without using string handling function. With string class. You need to reverse the string without using string handling function. Am I clear? Yes? Okay, 15 minutes. Start. Danush,
Yeah, ma'am.
we need to check whether the given or the input string is a palindrome or not.
Okay, ma'am.
15 minutes, quickly, without using string handling function.
Okay.
No functions are to be used, inbuilt functions. Okay, Abhishek,
Yeah, ma'am.
you need to get the distinct character present in the string. Count
Okay.
of distinct characters. That means non-repeating ones.
Okay.
Okay, without using string handling function. Okay. Pavan, we need
Yes,
to
yes.
demonstrate diamond problem. Diamond problem in Java. Bharadwaj, swapping of two numbers without using third
Sorry, ma'am. Sorry, ma'am.
variable.
Ma'am.
It's getting breaker. Voice is breaking.
Clear?
I couldn't hear you.
Swapping
No, ma'am.
of
No, ma'am.
two numbers without using third variable. Bharadwaj, am I
No, ma'am. Ma'am.
clear
Couldn't
to
hear.
you?
No, ma'am. No, ma'am.
Ma'am, I couldn't hear you, ma'am. The previous question was.
Ma'am, your voice is breaking, ma'am.
Now can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Without the third variable. Pavan, your question was to generate diamond problem. What diamond problem is, you need to show me that. Okay, diamond problem in Java. Okay. Next question is for who do I have in the queue? Guys, those who I have given the task, please start quickly. Jyoti, for you.
Ma'am, can you repeat my question, ma'am?
Swapping of two numbers without using third variable.
Okay.
Jyoti,
Yeah, ma'am.
count of number of words in string using hash map.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, again, I'm saying count of the number of words in a string using hash map. Okay,
Ma'am, can you repeat once again?
Who
Hello,
was
ma'am.
that?
Hello, ma'am. Can you repeat once again?
Who is that?
Jyoti, ma'am.
No,
Hello?
no, I'm talking to Jyoti Male.
Oh, sorry, ma'am.
Melee, ma'am.
Okay. Yeah. So the other Jyoti, you'll have to wait. I'll talk to you in some time. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
Jyoti Male, did you get me? Did you get the question?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, please start. Okay. And Ravikant.
Yes,
I've got
ma'am.
two Ravikant. Or you're the
Ma'am,
same one here.
actually, I am logging also in a laptop. I have an issue in a laptop. A voice issue.
Okay, fine. So your question is to show me. You need to do program on thread synchronization.
Third synchronization. Okay, ma'am.
Yes, of wait and notify.
Wait and third
Okay,
synchronization. Wait and
you
okay,
need
ma'am.
to demonstrate that. Okay, 15
Okay,
minutes.
okay, ma'am.
Okay, so is there anybody else left? I think that's it. You need to switch on. Don't worry.
My name is
Yeah,
Suresh.
Kar- I've given forward. Yes. Others, though, for those who have given the programs, you just switch on your camera and you can just keep your mic on mute and please be working. Others, I would request Venkatesh is your camera is on. I want Jyoti. I cannot pronounce your surname. The other Jyoti. Okay, I'm not talking about Malay. You're doing your work. You continue with your work. I'm talking about the another Jyoti. Switch on your camera, and there was one more left. I don't know where that person is.
Ma'am, Suresh,
Okay,
ma'am.
so I just have one and Kanchi. Yes, Suresh. One, two,
Yes, ma'am.
and three people. Okay, so you three guys are new for this session, right? Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
So I know about Venkatesh. I spoke to him yesterday. Okay, you have to wait for a few more minutes before or do you wish to do a program? You will do a program directly, Venkatesh, in
Yeah,
Java?
yeah, okay,
Yeah,
ma'am, okay.
yeah, 15 minutes. Okay, fine. So can you give me Fibonacci series?
Fibonacci series, okay.
Yes, yes, 15 minutes. Okay, I know it is a very trivial one. I just want to see how you're going to code. If you copy it from the internet, I'll get to know. Don't do that. Okay, it implies to all of you. Do not copy from the internet. Okay, so I only have two people to talk to. One is Suresh and the other one is Jyoti. So Jyoti, can you switch on your camera? Jyoti Popuri. That I suppose I'm calling correct. Jyoti,
Hello, ma'am.
left. Can you switch on your camera?
Ma'am, a camera problem, ma'am.
Connect along with your mobile phone so that I can see you. I have to see you.
Okay, ma'am. Give me
Yes?
some time.
Yes. Okay, so you connect with that till then I'll be talking here. Okay, so Suresh, I would like you to introduce yourself. You can keep your camera in front because I can see the, uh, yeah. This is a camera. This is your phone or laptop.
Ma'am, this is a phone, ma'am. In laptop, I didn't connected, ma'am. Tomorrow onwards, I will change my phone to laptop, ma'am.
Okay, better you do
Uh,
that. Okay.
yes,
What
ma'am.
happened to your laptop? Is it
Tomorrow,
not working?
yes, ma'am. Some problems. Tomorrow it will rectified, and I will connect it to laptop, ma'am.
Okay, it applies to all of the people, those who are there online. If you connect via your phone, please connect also via your laptop because you know you'll have to program. Okay, if at all your things are not working, if your mic is not working, camera is not working, only then you're going to connect to me via your phone. Otherwise, your laptop is must.
Yes,
Okay,
ma'am.
because
Tomorrow
I'll be asking. Yes, better you do that. Okay. So, can you just give me a brief introduction about yourself? When you are.
Yes,
Okay,
ma'am.
this is
Hi,
echoing.
ma'am. First,
Yeah.
first of all, thanks for being here. My name is Ganji Suresh Babu. I am born and brought up in Guntur. I am currently located in Hyderabad. I completed my BTech in Electronics and Communication Engineering from Andhra Loyola Institute of Engineering and Technology, Vijayawada, in JNTU Jawaharlal Nehru Technological University of Kakinada. And I am into a nuclear family. My father is a weaver and my mother is a good homemaker. I have 3 siblings, one younger sister, one elder sister. Both are married, and I have one younger brother. He is studying BTech Triple E from VR Siddhartha Engineering College, Vijayawada.
Okay,
And
fine. Oh, so what are your expertise? What are you good at?
sorry, ma'am.
Which languages are known to you? Like
Yes,
Core,
ma'am.
Java, Advanced Java,
I know Core Java and C, ma'am.
Core Java and C. So you know
Yes.
exactly how to work with Core Java?
Not better, ma'am, but I know, ma'am, how to work with Java. Okay, ma'am. I know.
So will you be able to, if I ask you to write a program for in 10, 15 minutes, will you be able to write this for me?
Yes, ma'am. I will try,
Type the
ma'am.
program. Do you have the laptop?
Yes, ma'am. I have
Do you
laptop
have
in
laptop
laptop.
with you right now?
Yes, ma'am. I will try, ma'am.
Okay. So question for you. Okay, you need to find the factorial of a number.
Yes, ma'am. I will try and I will give you, ma'am.
Yeah, in 10 minutes. In
Yes,
15
ma'am.
minutes.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, be quick. Yeah.
Can I stop my camera, ma'am?
No,
Okay, ma'am.
Jyoti.
Yeah, ma'am.
Yeah. Sorry. Sorry. You will have to show yourself. I don't know you. I cannot.
Okay, ma'am. Okay, ma'am.
Yeah.
Yeah, ma'am.
Karthik, your time is almost up. You're going to show me the program first. Karthik. Yes? अनम्यूट करो भाई उसके बिना मेरे को कैसे सुनाई देगा
It's not yet done.
सॉरी
Cannot yet done.
आई कैन नॉट हियर यू
Then अभी तक नहीं हुआ है.
तो कब तक होगा
थोड़ा.
okay take 5 more minutes and complete it come on quickly yes Jyoti okay
Yeah, ma'am.
so hello there introduce yourself okay and you are going to tell me the technology which is known to you
Yeah,
okay
ma'am.
yeah be quick on this
Yeah, ma'am. First of all, thank you for giving me this opportunity to introduce myself. I'm Jyoti Kopuri. I'm basically from Guntur, Andhra Pradesh. I did my graduation in Kids Engineering College in the stream of Electronics and Communication Engineering, Guntur, Andhra Pradesh. I belong to a nuclear family, and my short-term goal is getting a good job in the company, and my long-term goal is to achieve a good position where I can build my career and help the organization too. And I know the languages are C and Java, Python. Not completely, but basics. And my strengths are I'm a very disciplined and a motivated person. That's all about me. And my siblings are my elder brother. He's doing a MSc, PG, and getting job in like that's it, ma'am, in Bangalore.
Okay. Okay, fine. Okay, so do you know Core Java, Advanced Java?
I know a little bit of code Java, ma'am. Hmm. So, ma'am,
So
hello?
how
Ma'am,
couldn't
your voice is not
Ma'am,
audible.
your voice is lagging again.
you about Core
Hello?
Java? Have you done any
Ma'am, your voice is not audible, ma'am, clearly.
before? Yeah. You do do it. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, ma'am.
Yeah, there's some internet issue going on around in the place where I stay. It is not only for me, also for the other thing. So it is such a flickering thing right now. Okay. So I was just asking you about whether are you okay or you are good with Core Java, Advanced Java. If you are, if I give you a program to write, will you be able to write it?
Yeah, ma'am, I tried this.
Okay, I'm giving you a program to write and 15 minutes for the same. So try doing it.
Tell me the question, please.
Can you generate null pointer exception for me?
Ma'am, I completed,
You
ma'am.
need to You've done it? Okay.
ma'am.
So can I see it? Okay. Jyoti, you need to do null pointer exception.
Ma'am?
Okay. Yes.
Ma'am,
Null pointer exception.
okay, ma'am.
You need to create a program that generates null pointer exception. Okay. Great. Please continue. You can mute yourself. Keep your camera on.
Okay, ma'am.
Yes, Suresh, oh, you don't have to write it. You will have to type it. Suresh, I don't want to see such program. I want you to type it out.
Okay, ma'am. Okay.
Yes, because
Yes,
if
ma'am.
I have to write it, I can just talk to you and write it into one paper, right? I am not going to talk to you directly. It is rather simple for me that don't do that. Is it possible for you to type today?
Yes, ma'am. 5 minutes. Give me 5 or 10 minutes, ma'am.
Yes, of course. Good. Do it.
Yes.
I think Danush is ready. Yes, Danush?
Yeah, ma'am.
Yeah. Can you just share me your screen? I would like to see your program. Okay. Okay. So can you explain me your code?
Yeah, like at the start, I took a string as the initialization as A and B, and use a string buffer where string buffer is used to reverse and hello, ma'am.
So when I say no one will function, it includes in no one will function for any class. Let even that be string buffer.
Yeah,
So your program contains a dot reverse function,
yeah,
which is an inbuilt function.
yeah, ma'am.
You
Ma'am,
don't have to use that. You were not supposed to use that.
oh, okay, fine. I thought I didn't hear you properly, so I went on to do.
You must have asked me, right?
Yeah, it was
Take five
lagging. Yeah,
minutes.
yeah,
Yeah,
sure.
take 5 more minutes and reverse it without using string handling function.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, stop sharing. Pavan, okay, before moving on, I would like to ask Danush, what is the difference between string and string buffer? Why did you use string buffer and not string? Yes, Danush?
Hello, ma'am. Yeah,
Yes.
string buffer
Why
is
I
synchronized, ma'am. So that thread is
no,
safe.
I've
Yeah,
asked you to use string and not string buffer.
yeah, it is less efficient than a string builder. So I went on.
So you must have used string builder. Why did you use string buffer specifically?
Thread is safe. It means two threads can't call the methods.
Okay, any which ways, I was not performing multi-threading in here.
Yeah, multi-thread.
So I was not doing multi-threading, right? You were not doing multi-threading in there. But was
Yeah,
this program for multi-threading?
no, no, ma'am.
Then what are the other functions provided by string buffer class?
Sorry, ma'am.
The other functions which are present in string buffer class.
Other functions. Up and reverse. That you are asking, no?
Append only to
Replace, manipulate.
replace three.
Yeah, and yeah, that's it.
That's it.
That's all I know.
What if I say you have copied from the internet?
No, ma'am.
Okay, let me share.
No.
Let you share your screen again. Let me tell you how it can be the chance that you have copied it.
Yeah, just a minute. Is it visible?
I want to see your whole screen and not only Eclipse, the entire window.
Yeah. This is Zoom. Is it sharing, ma'am?
I want to see the entire window, all the other tabs and other stuff,
Yeah,
all the other
desktop.
softwares which are running. I just don't want Eclipse. I want everything which is there on your PC.
Yeah, this is desktop.
I cannot see the desktop. You need to share it to me.
It's sharing itself. Just is it visible?
No, yeah, now it is. Yeah.
This is Zoom.
Can you open your browser?
Yeah, just
Okay.
yeah. Just
You're using Mac?
no, ma'am.
Then
Windows.
11. Okay, I need to
Yeah,
update
11.
this here. Okay.
Yeah.
Can you explain me after doing SB dot reverse, why do I have to convert that into toString?
ToString.
Yeah, since you know, I want to know about this line number 14. What is this line exactly doing?
Yeah, ToString returns the name of the object, ma'am. Like hash. You find out how to use the ToString override. In your own classes. So,
Okay, so you don't know the usage here and still you're using that into your program. Can you explain me how it is possible?
uh,
Stop sharing your screen. Do it without using any function, inbuilt function. Stop sharing. Pavan, share me your screen. Ritika. Hello, Ritika.
Yes, ma'am.
I have been asking all the candidates who are there online to write a program. So I also want you to write a program. I'll be giving you a question. Okay?
Ma'am.
Okay?
Okay, ma'am.
Yes. So you were not there yesterday. Why? Any problem?
Actually, since morning I was in my different interviews, ma'am. That's why I couldn't join.
Oh, so you are okay now, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, great. You need to show me Fibonacci series using recursion. Yes, Kritika? Fibonacci series using recursion.
Sure, ma'am. I'll do it.
Yeah. Make sure you're not copying it from the internet. If you do that, I'll get to know about it. Okay?
Sure, ma'am. Sure,
You
ma'am.
have 15 minutes.
Okay, ma'am.
Let me know
Ma'am,
if you
I
are
have
facing
done.
any.
Ma'am, just give me 5
And,
minutes, ma'am. I'm connecting to my laptop. That's why.
yeah. And make sure your camera is on. Yes, Pavan, what are you doing here? Pavan? Okay, so you have created a class A, which has got I and J. Can you talk? Let you explain me the code. What was your question? Yes?
Dynamic programming.
Okay, dynamic dispatch. Okay. So can you tell me first of all what is dynamic dispatch? Sorry, what is diamond problem? Dynamic dispatch. What is diamond problem?
Diamond problem is a problem occurring in Java due to multiple inheritances. So it is not possible through multiple inheritances in Java. Only one class can extend only one class at a time.
Okay, so how are you implementing that in here?
I thought of dynamic programming and I'm running. I heard a thought.
Diamond problem was the question. So whatever logic you told me, can you just tell me what is the approach you're going to follow in here? How will you say that the diamond problem has occurred? How will you do that?
Diamond problem is occurred when what we say.
No, I know. You told me. What approach are you, how you're going to write the code? Can you tell me that?
We'll first of all we'll declare a class A and then a class B. Class B extends class A and also a class C which extends class A and also a class D which extends class C and B. So thereby
So how is this a diamond problem?
diamond problem as what we say class D cannot inherit two classes at a time. So the problem may occur at that D class. So thereby we can say a diamond problem occurs from this.
So there's no solution for it?
I I heard it wrong and I wrote the program regarding dynamic programming. I thought heard it wrong.
Still your dynamic programming is not correct. Okay. Show me the diamond problem solution. Write a program for diamond problem solution. 15 minutes. Quickly. Stop sharing. Okay, Abhishek. Yes, your screen. What was the question?
I have showed the repeating words.
The repeating words. Okay, so you have Abhishek. Okay, then you're making use of two-char array. What is two-char array?
We have to convert a string to array because we have to access all the
No,
index.
what is two-char array?
Converting string to char.
I know what it does.
Char array.
I want you to tell me what is that. It is an inbuilt method.
Yeah.
So there's no other alternative for it.
Caret. We have caret.
Caret. Okay, so that isn't that again an inbuilt method?
Yeah.
Yes, so okay. So can you execute your code again? Okay, put some other word. Put hello. Okay. Are you sure you have not copied it from the internet?
Yeah, ma'am.
Okay, how can you say me that?
I can share my screen.
Can you tell me what is this line number 18 doing exactly?
In like we have to at first I make repeating numbers 0 and we have to uh, show the non we have to access the repeating number.
So how is that happening here?
But
Which line is checking if if a particular character is repeating? Which is the line checking for the repeating characters?
it will compare and uh, in 13 line, it will compare
Okay. So I'm comparing the same array.
and make it 0,
How?
repeating word.
Repeating word 0. So let's say you have HELLOO. Can you do that?
Yeah, ma'am.
Yeah. Put that. That is a 0. Yeah. Execute. Why are you getting this output? I don't understand your logic. Explain it to me.
If I didn't
Yes.
make 0, it will check again and again, and it will give result L double L O.
Okay, I want you to show me all non-repeating numbers. Can you all non-repeating characters? Can you see? Can you show that in the program?
Yeah, ma'am. I will
Non-repeating ones.
remove count.
Error in the code.
Now, right, ma'am.
It is also printing me L and O.
Uh,
Make this thing working. Okay, good. Let's move on to the next code. Next one. Jyoti. Hello, Shubha. Subodh. You're there online. Hi.
Hello, ma'am. Yeah.
Yeah, why is that we have to call you despite you knowing that the session starts at 1 o'clock? You know the session starts at 1, right?
Yeah, ma'am.
Yes? You okay?
Yeah, ma'am. Sure. I am living in room here in Hyderabad. So today there was problem, so I joined late.
I did not get you, but I think you were having some problem. So you can attend regularly now, right?
Yeah, ma'am. Yeah. I will join.
Yes, I'm putting for the interview. You are going to be there for the interview next week, so I want you to be prepared for the same.
Okay, ma'am. I will prepare.
Yes.
Yeah, ma'am.
So now you are going to go through all the Java concepts.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, let me share my screen to you and you will be preparing for the same.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay?
Yeah, okay, ma'am.
And
Sure.
be ready with it.
Okay.
If you are not, let me know. If you're facing any kind of issue, just let me know.
Okay, ma'am.
I'll
You
help you out.
share me the contents and I will.
Yes, I'm sharing you my screen.
Okay, ma'am.
You are going to take a screen capture of this. Take a screen capture of this one. This is called Java.
Okay.
Take
I
a
will
screen
take.
capture here. And also for this one. Did you take the screen capture? Save it in your PC. You're
Yeah,
going to
ma'am.
prepare accordingly. Did you take this one?
Yes, ma'am.
Take for this one.
I'm sure.
This is OP Java. Okay, these are the concepts. There are 14 concepts in OP Java.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. Now, we are here online for a good amount of time. So I will be asking you a question on OOP, the first four concepts that you see here. Yes?
Okay, ma'am.
You take your time. Before leaving the session, I'll be asking you questions on these. In between, if I'm talking about anything that you wish to listen to, you can. Otherwise, you'll have to concentrate on the task that I've given you. Okay? Okay. Pratik, are you done with the code? Shubham, you can mute yourself. Okay, just keep your camera on. Yes, Ratika, if you're talking, you have to be a bit louder.
Ma'am, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay. I'll share
Can
my
you share me
screen.
your screen? Yes, please.
Ma'am, can you see?
Yes, I can see your browser.
Okay,
Okay, so
ma'am.
this is your
This is the
code. Execute it. I wish to see the execution.
actually, ma'am, this is my old laptop, ma'am. So there's no execution part.
Do you have
But I
Java
know
in
this
your
is
PC?
it's in a different PC, ma'am. It's now busy. That's why I had to use this
Okay,
laptop.
copy your code and go for online compiler. Paste it on the online compiler.
Okay, ma'am.
Open a new tab and paste the code on that particular online compiler that you search for. Java online compiler. Yes.
Okay.
Yes. So just replace the code wherever required. I don't see indentation in your code.
Ma'am?
Indentation. Do you know what indentation is?
No, ma'am.
Indentation is proper rearrangement of your code, wherein or not all your code is onto the left hand side. You need to place into proper sequence with tab spaces.
Uh, okay, where are you finding that, ma'am? I mean,
Okay, execute your code. Let me see the output first, and then we'll talk.
okay, ma'am. Where is it showing that execution, ma'am?
You can see up, run, debug,
Yeah.
run.
No.
There's an error.
I have to declare a file name. That's why there's
Can
an
you
error.
just keep it main for now? Class main, the one which was there before. Main.java, the file name is that, right? Can you just change it to
Yes.
main?
But I don't think it'll execute like that, ma'am. Okay.
That's okay.
Because you get an error over here.
Why?
See, ma'am, it has turned into.
What I can see is you're getting an error for class Fibonacci is public should be declared in the file named Fibonacci.java. I can read the error. If you can, then let me know.
Cannot find sample file name main.java.
You said that your program is a working one.
I mean, I've used this program a lot of times. That's why I know.
What is the error here? Read the error and solve it. The first error
Class
was
Fibonacci.
public class Fibonacci. Okay? Because this class name here is main.java, you'll have to keep it that way. Okay, scroll down. Scroll the error. The next question
Can't find.
is, the next error is cannot find symbol counter. Did you declare counter anywhere?
Yes, ma'am. Yeah.
What is the name? The name is
Oh,
count.
sorry. Count.
Yeah?
Yes,
Again,
ma'am.
if you're changing it, there are some more places you have kept count, which you need to change again.
I just changed it here, ma'am. I just changed it to counter.
Okay. Scroll.
Cannot find symbol. That's it, ma'am. These are the
Okay,
errors.
yeah, try executing your code again. Run. Okay. There's no input.
Okay.
You're not printing anything. What is it supposed to show me?
Oh,
Print Fibonacci
one
is
minute.
the function where you're not printing anything.
I'm sorry. I'll do it. Oh,
Read the error again.
the error void type not allowed here.
What is the return type of print Fibonacci?
Oh, it's void over here.
So how can you print a void?
Oh. Only one error. Okay.
How can you have a function signature without a return type? You getting me what I'm saying?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so a function is still not having return type.
Functions
That is
not
what it is
having a
saying. What are you returning N3? N3 is of what type?
it's int.
So specify that.
Oh, okay, okay. Yeah, I get it.
Execute.
It's a return
Missing
statement.
return statement.
Oh,
Read the error and solve it. Okay, stop sharing. Read the error and solve your program. It should be a working one.
okay, ma'am.
Stop sharing.
Yes, ma'am.
Bharadwaj, swapping of two numbers. Share me your screen.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. I cannot see your screen.
Wait a second. Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, can you see my?
Yeah. Explain me the code. What is happening in here?
Ma'am, I just swapped the two numbers and without using the third variable. So I took integer value integer a is equals to 2 and b is equals to 4, and I just executed with a is equals to b a plus b. So value 2 plus 4 is equals to 6. So the 6 value will be assigned to the a, and b is equals to a 6 minus 4 is it will be the like 2, and the a value will be 6. So 6 is equals to, so sorry, 6 minus 4 is equals to 2. Then the value of b will be 2 and the a will be 4.
Okay. Can you show me the program which is to the right hand side of swapping? Yeah, this one. Yeah, that
This
one.
is one. I took scanner class, and I took three variables, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Three values.
You did that. Okay, now can
Yes,
you
ma'am.
swap these three numbers without using fourth variable? With using
Without
fourth
using fourth
variable.
variable.
I want you to, yes, use the fourth variable and swap it. Okay.
Okay, ma'am. Wait.
From where did you copy this?
No, ma'am. I didn't copy it. I just took the logic and just wrote it.
Okay. Okay, fine. You can stop sharing. Can I go for the next one?
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. Hello, Junaid. You seem to be new here. Junaid,
Hello, ma'am.
can you switch on your camera? Can you switch on your camera?
Yes, ma'am.
Jyoti, are you done with the code? Both the Jyotis, are you done with the code?
Yeah, ma'am.
Yes. Okay. Done? Great. I just have one Jyoti left with me here, I suppose. Can you just share me your screen? Let's see. Hello, Junaid. Can you switch on your camera? I wish to see you. Jyoti, you're done with the code. Would you like to share it to me? Jyoti P. Are you done, Jyoti?
Yeah, ma'am.
Can I see it? Can you share me your screen?
It's coming errors, ma'am, to errors. So,
Okay, finish up all your errors in 5 minutes and then show it to me.
okay, ma'am.
Hi, Junaid. Can you introduce yourself? You're coming here for the first time, right? Can you introduce yourself and tell me what is your background?
Yes, ma'am. So, my name is Junaid. I come from Bangalore. and I've been graduated this year with Bachelor's in Computer Application from Presidency College with an aggregate of 9.16, and yeah, that's a short introduction about myself.
Okay, which are the technologies known to you?
Ma'am, basically, I've been working with two projects for my academics. One is my major project, and one other one is my minor project. So in my minor project, I've been using Java Swings as my front end, and backend I was using MySQL. So in my major project, I was using HTML, CSS, JavaScript as client-side technologies, and backend for server-side scripting, I was using PHP and MySQL. So on behalf of this, I had created online application website, shopping e-commerce website, which will provide the users to buy planters and accessories for themselves. So I'm familiar with all these languages.
So it is only the UI part that you're familiar with. How about backend language?
Yes, my backend language like PHP, MySQL, and
Yeah, that is for e-commerce. I'm talking about any of the programming languages.
okay.
You know any of them?
For my fifth sem project, I was using Java Swings as well for connecting with the.
Java Swing.
Yes, ma'am. Java Swings.
Okay. So do you know collections?
Sorry, ma'am.
Do you know Java collection?
Java collections, like the inbuilt functions, right?
Java collection framework. Do you know about that?
I don't know. I'm not familiar with this, but I know a little bit of them. Like I can just elaborate a little bit, like classes, interfaces, and.
Okay. Okay, not an issue.
Okay.
So, okay, if I give you to write a program, will you be able to?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah? Okay, so can you write prime number program for me?
Sorry, ma'am.
Prime number to
Prime
check whether
number.
right. Yeah.
Okay.
And
Okay.
I'm not going to copy paste anything from the internet.
Okay, ma'am. I'll
Yeah?
yes.
Yes. Quickly.
Give me 5.
Venkatesh, you're up. You can mute yourself, keep your camera on. Venkatesh, you're up.
Yeah, yes,
Can
ma'am.
you share me the screen? You done?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, share. Pavan done?
Ma'am, can you see my screen?
No, it's black. Yeah, now I can.
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, I done.
Can you tell me first of all what is the Fibonacci series?
Ma'am, first of all, Fibonacci series is
Yeah.
the number after the previous number, ma'am. Number after the previous number under the previous result. And then after the previous number, and then previous result. So the number after the previous number is continuing till end.
Now can you make it simple for me? Whatever you're saying, it is like a train. Okay. Can you explain it to me in some other way?
Another way, another way
What is the
means,
logic that you have used in here?
first of all, we put two numbers like 0 and 1.
Why?
And then because
Why can I not use 1 and 2?
yes, ma'am, can use 1 and 2 or any other number.
Yes,
The logic.
it is possible. So it is not mandatory to have 0 and 1 to be the seed values for Fibonacci series.
Fibonacci series starting from 0 and 1, and then add to
Why?
numbers.
Are you sure?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so why is the third number 1 again?
Because 0 and 1, they are the numbers and the result is 1. So again,
The
1.
third number I'm talking. Okay, third number is 1. Why? What is that number all about? Why is that 1?
And because we add the first two number, ma'am. First two number we add and then produce the third number. And again,
Oh,
one number.
okay. So you have not copied it?
No, no.
Okay. I want you to find out Fibonacci series up till a given sequence. Okay, let's say till 100 or maybe till um, some point.
Okay.
Okay, like you have given here, enter the number 10. So this is 10 numbers are going to be repeated.
Yes.
I want you to generate Fibonacci series until 100.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, or maybe any endpoint that you wish to give. Yes?
Yes,
Yeah.
ma'am.
Stop sharing. Good. Stop sharing your screen.
Yeah, okay, ma'am. Okay.
Yeah. Karthik, Danush, Pavan, ready?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Ganji, ready? Okay, okay, you don't have to show it to me. You can just wait for some time. Abhishek, Subodh, are you ready? Kritika, is the program done?
Still I'm getting small error, ma'am.
Yeah, rectify it. Subodh,
Yeah, ma'am.
how about you? Done?
Ma'am, I'm doing just 2
Okay,
minutes, 2 minutes.
okay. So guys, we'll take your break for 10 minutes and then we'll be joining back. Take break and come online again in 10 minutes.
Okay.
Okay? Junaid and other people, those who have come late, the session
Ma'am,
starts at 1 o'clock. Okay?
ma'am, so I was late
Okay, ma'am.
today. So we have to do only for Fibonacci series or what program?
For now, you're going to do that. I'll tell you more.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay?
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, guys, complete all your programs in 10 minutes. I am taking break for 10 minutes and will be joining back. Okay, if you want, you can do the same if your program is done. Okay?
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, so guys, shall we continue? Yes. So Sabod, can you just share me your screen?
Oh, okay, ma'am. Wait. Ma'am, 1 minute, ma'am.
Can I see your code, Suresh?
Yes, ma'am.
From next time onwards, please. Can I see the output?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Okay, fine. Okay, you can stop sharing. Subodh, can you share?
Yes, ma'am. I'm sharing now. Share. Is it visible, ma'am?
What was the question I've given to you?
For Fibonacci series, ma'am.
Can you explain me Fibonacci series?
Yes, ma'am. In Fibonacci series, we add the previous two numbers and store in, and the result will be in second and third one, and it will be in series. So in this
Can you
code,
print me Fibonacci series containing only odd numbers?
only odd numbers. Yeah, ma'am.
Yes. Okay. That is a
Okay.
task for you. You can stop sharing, and I want all the others to concentrate on what I'm talking here. So switch on your camera, all of you, and be here with me. Okay, so giving feedback to all of you, I think you all need to work hard. Okay, it implies to everyone. Okay, if your program is working fine and you have not copied from the internet, then it's well and good. You can do the same thing. You can repeat. You can reproduce your code at the time of the interview. But if you have done it via internet, then from the help from internet, then I cannot help you at the time of interview as well. It was you who was not being honest with your own self, so it is still that you need to work on. The program that you're writing, okay, you need to make use of proper indentation. Now, what is indentation? Indentation is keeping tab spaces when you are writing your code. Let me show it to you what I mean.
Yeah, ma'am. I completed only odd.
Great. Yeah, great. You don't need to show me. I know you must have done.
Yeah, ma'am. Okay. Thank you.
Okay, so if you can see my screen.
Yeah, ma'am.
Okay. So major of the times they will allow you to use your IDE. So that's fine. You can work with that. If they don't ask you to use the IDE like Eclipse or NetBeans, then you will be using a notepad. I would say any text editor or code editor available online. You should be good with that as well. So it is a better practice if you work on notepad. So if I show you how do you code in Eclipse, the difference between that you code in Eclipse and that you do in notepad. Okay, so don't be very relaxed here. Okay, sit straight, all of you. I know it is a very sleepy time, very tiring. Okay, we'll be done in 1 hour, don't worry. But I want you to be concentrating on this. If you want few more breaks, I'll give you after half an hour, you can take that. Okay, but now please concentrate. Okay, so this is how you create a simple Java project. You know how to do this, right? Anybody who does not know how to create a Java project, everybody does, right?
Yes, ma'am.
If you don't know it, it's okay. I'm showing it to you how to do it. Okay, so here, this is the package. This is the source folder in which you're going to write your program. Do a right click and try to add the code. Okay, okay, please don't make me hear my own voice. Okay, so let's say the program name that I have here is test. Okay, so now if you have been asked for a logic based question, okay, like the ones I've asked you, major of you, okay, almost all of you will have to write it inside, or to save your time, you are going to write it inside main method. Okay, so you can simply have a main method for doing your tasks, okay, and work with it. So you can see this is the main method created, and within this, you can write the logic based question, whichever was given to you. You need to make sure that all the programs that are present with you are supposed to be indented. This is what I mean with indentation. It means that if I indent the code or try to do a tab space, that means that this particular code which is supposed to be inside is indented inside. So why do I have it such a way so that if I want to find out any error into my code, it is easy for me. Okay, because of indentation, the code looks clean. So it implies to all, if you are there doing the program, this is for the longer run. You know about Python programming language. This language is not going to work without indentation. Okay, whatever you do, whatever you write in Python, it has to be indented. But in Java, it is not mandatory. So there are chances that you do not understand what is the error that you're facing. Maybe the brackets are missing, or you must have put some extra brackets, or you have put the variable which does not belong to that block. So to rectify those errors, you need to make sure your code is properly indented. Okay. Next point is, if you're working with an OOP program, if you have been given some question by an interviewer, let's say, for example, the question is, you tell me what is a polymorphism, okay? And if you say the answer, then so and so is polymorphism. Let's say you say that taking more than one form is called as polymorphism. And then the question is, can you tell me the type of polymorphism? I say static polymorphism, which is compile time, runtime polymorphism, which is dynamic polymorphism. So now the interviewer might ask you, can you demonstrate me a runtime polymorphism? So for runtime polymorphism, there are two concepts. What are the concepts in here in runtime polymorphism? Bharadwaj. Yes. Kartik. Pawan. Runtime polymorphism. Concepts of runtime polymorphism.
Parameters will be changed.
Sorry?
Values of parameters are changed in the runtime parameter.
Values of the parameters are changed. I am asking you what all things are there in runtime polymorphism. Who can answer me this question?
Ma'am,
Method name and
Plus 2
parameters should be same.
What are the types of runtime polymorphism?
method overloading and parameter overriding.
Yes, that is the answer. Guys, you're not able to answer me this. Pawan, you're not able to answer me this. I showed you how to write the program.
Ma'am, I
Still, you cannot answer me?
confused.
Yes, Karthik? You cannot answer me this? I showed you how to write the program. Stop doing that. Yes, why can't you answer me?
Confused, ma'am. I'm confused.
So you need to get off this confusion. You need to ask me if there's a confusion. Did you come to ask me? Did you message me anytime? I did not see any of your messages. Yes? What do you expect me to do? You tell me. What am I supposed to do to help you understand the code? Yes, Karthik? What do you want me to do? Polymorphism is of two types. Okay, that it's not exactly the type, but these two things are there into polymorphism. Okay, it's dynamic polymorphism we are talking about, overriding and dynamic method dispatch. Yes. Now, can anybody tell me what is dynamic method dispatch? Dynamic method dispatch. Anyone? Let that be wrong, except for the people, those who have attended my session.
It is called to overridden method.
It is?
At runtime. It is called to an overridden method.
I don't get it. You need to paraphrase. Paraphrase it properly.
Like it is a mechanism by which a overridden method is resolved at runtime rather than compile time.
Yes, that is dynamic polymorphism. Okay. What is overriding? Hmm?
Overriding.
Overriding means it has the same class name of the parent class method.
Same class name?
No. It's the method name. The same method name of the parent class. So it is overriding.
So what is overriding? I can simply write the same signature of the method. What am I overriding in here? What do you mean by overriding?
Ma'am, if a subclass provides the specific implementation, the method can be declared by one of its parent class.
Who can simplify this answer for me?
I will try, ma'am.
Yes.
So if we have one parent class and base class, then there is one method with same name in the parent class, and when we call from the base class, then the method
Class
from
and base classes are same.
sorry, ma'am, child class. Then when we call from the child class, then the method of the base class will not be executed, but child class will be executed. That is overriding.
Can you repeat the last statement again?
Yeah. So we have two class, one base class and child class. So and we have same method name in both classes. And when we create the object of child class and call the method from same, they have both same name. So when we call from the child class object, then the method of child class will be executed instead of the method of base class. That is overriding.
Okay. That is overriding. That is not inheritance.
No, ma'am. If we use the method of base class, then it is in instance, but that will be overridden by the method from the child class.
Okay, not perfectly clear, but yes, you have got some point in there. Okay, even you were saying was correct, but not exactly.
Ma'am, declaring a method in subclass which is already present in parent.
Not everybody at the same time. We are not into
Ma'am, it's
discussion,
Dhanush here.
okay? I want Pawan to talk first, then Dhanush can continue. Yes, Pawan, quickly and be louder.
Inheritance is a property of overriding method. Overriding. Overriding is
I'm
done
asking
by
you, what
the
is overriding?
overriding is done
Overriding is?
by the inheritance property. In case of class,
Nobody is giving me the answer that I want. Yes,
Ma'am,
Dhanush.
yeah, declaring a method in subclass which is already present in parent class, so that a child
It's
class
not
can give
declaring.
its own implementation.
It's not declaring. The word is not correct. But the answer is redefining the method in the child class.
Yeah.
Yes, that belongs to the that belongs to your superclass is called as overriding. Okay, you need to show in the same statement that there is a parent-child relationship and you are writing the same method into your child class but redefining it. Okay, as per your scenario. You need to specify this. You need to be very specific on this term. I'm not asking for any definition. There was no definition involved. But I wanted you to give me the proper statement, proper keywords to be used. Yes? Use the keyword. Understand the question properly. Am I clear to all? Yes?
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am. Yes.
Okay. So now, if you're doing any OOP concept programming in here, then you will be creating different class. Make sure that you create a different class and then you work accordingly. Okay, and you will be having one separate class for doing the test. Do you get this? Let's say, for example, this is what I have for polymorphism. This is overloading, right? I can also specify overriding in here. Let's say the person has asked me to show how is overriding going to work. So new class, and I'll say here, I'll specify everything, overriding. Okay, and the class name is, let's say, for example, I am trying to write, let's say, an area class. Okay, within this class, I am going to write, okay, let's say, this is to calculate area. So double area is equal to 0.0. I'm declaring a variable which is going to calculate area for me. And here I am specifying a method, let's say public, the method is public, or I don't specify anything. I say void cal area, okay? And I'm saying that a simple SYSL statement in this one, okay? And specifying very simple term like calculating area. This method calculates area, okay? So this is what I have. Now what I wish to do is, I don't have any definition for this in here. So I can create one more class. Okay. Let's say, for example, I'll call this class as circle. So circle is going to implement this according to its requirement. So let me extend the class. How will you do that? I'll say extends the class name area. Okay. And we'll try to override. So how do you override? You can make use of this cal area. You can do a control space bar. You'll be getting the method. If you're working with Notepad++, you will have to explicitly write it. So let's say, for example, I am directly writing the code. If you do that, you get this override automatically. You can get rid of it because it is not compulsory in here. Okay. So this override annotation is going to specify, it is saying the compiler that the method that I'm trying to write is overridden. Okay. In here, I can have super.cal area. The super.cal area method is going to again call the same method which I have in my cal area. But if I want to write something of my own, let's say I am going to write something like, I'll say a circle area. Okay, and it's very a trivial thing that I'm doing here. So I can say 3.14 into, let's say this is radius into radius. Okay, and I'm creating one more class which contains public static void main. Okay, why am I creating so many classes? To attain modularity in my code, to have simplicity in my code, to understand that each of the file contains something which is enough for me to understand by its name. So area class contains all the methods and everything related to area. Class contains everything related to class. Whereas test contains my main method wherein the execution is supposed to start. So how am I supposed to call this area? So I can say area is equal to new area. This is how you create an object of the class. Yes, and then I can write area dot cal method. What is this going to do? This will call my cal method from area class. Yes, everybody good with this?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now, what you need to do is, I want to see for the circle class, so I'll be making use of the circle. Okay, I'm taking very simple examples. You have to take more than that. Okay, so that is the reason why I've asked you guys to do it on your own. Okay, so if I do this, and I try to call circle.cal area. Okay, so if I do this, okay, if I simply try to create an object and call the method, okay, it is simple. That is known that it is supposed to be called from that method. But if I have got inheritance, okay, because circle is inheriting area, I'm not sure that this cal area has been redefined into my system or not. Hence, it is dynamic. Okay, if it is defined, it is going to call the method of the circle class. If it is not defined, then it is going to call the cal area method of area class. You get the point? Yes. This is method overriding. So if I execute the code, I will be getting some output. Redefining the method. Okay, the method containing the same signature as that of your parent class. Okay, now there's one more concept called as dynamic method dispatch or dynamic dispatch. What do I mean by this? Okay, I'm creating an area. Let's say I say A is equal to new circle. Now, what is this going to do? First of all, is this correct? Because it is not giving me an error. What is happening in here? Can anybody tell me what is happening here? Yes?
Area. Object A is of type area of
Yes,
and which is created from using circle class. Object of circle class is stored in area A.
Okay, so what is the significance of writing in such a way? What happens if I write it in such a way? Yes?
Don't know, ma'am. That.
So whenever I write, let's say I have written the code area A or area, okay? If you check for the line number 7, I've not written equal to and I directly have a semicolon in here. Yes, if I just write this code, this is called as object reference. Okay, it is just a reference created containing no value to it. That means there has been no allocation to the object. Okay, it is simply a reference created, a reference name created. As and when I write equal to new area, new is a keyword which helps me to allocate memory to the object created. So when I write new and then I specify area, area will be pointing to a new memory location of type area class. When I say type area class, it means that whatever I have for my class area, all the methods, all the variables will be allotted to this particular area object. You get the point?
Yes.
Yes?
Yes, ma'am.
Similar
Yes,
thing is
ma'am.
happening to the class circle. The circle is equal to new circle. And when I say circle object is created, that means all the methods, all the variables, everything that was present in circle class will be getting memory with the name circle. Yes?
Yes, ma'am.
I can add with the name circle. Now what happens if I write area A? Okay, this is one class is equal to new circle. This is another class, right? Area and circle are two different classes. So what is happening in here? A reference is created called of type area, which is a parent class to which the object is created. So once I do that, I say A is pointing to the memory location created for circle class. You get my point?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes?
Yes,
The
ma'am.
memory location is created as per the circle class. Hence, if I try to write a.cal area, it is going to call the method from the circle class and not from the area class. This is dynamic method dispatch, and it is known when your program is into execution because it is at that point of time you are going to get memory. Your object is going to get memory. Do you get this?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you
Yes, ma'am.
understand this code? So if I try to write this code as a.cal area, this is going to call the same circle class method because the memory is created for circle class.
Yes, ma'am.
Getting the point?
Yeah, ma'am.
This is dynamic method dispatch, and it is a very um, a very favorite interview question. So you need to prepare for that. Okay?
Okay.
Understood,
Yes, ma'am.
everybody? Yes?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So what should we do next? Okay, guys, all of you need to do program. You need to work hard because none of you can do the coding, the programming at your end, which is not good. You need to work hard on that aspect, and let me know how can you work along with it. Okay, let's talk about static, final, super, and this. Shall we?
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. So now, can you guys tell me what is static, what is final, what is this, and what is super? What are these? Yes, Venkatesh, what are these?
Ma'am, these are keywords. First of all, static means it is common for all. Static.
That
If you
means
put
common for all. Okay. So, see, Venkatesh, you have knowledge of Java, okay? This is actually a feedback for you. But you'll have to paraphrase your statements. Make sure that whatever statements you are writing or whatever statements you're talking, it is having some keywords to it. Okay? Whatever you're saying is very easy for understanding. Yes, I understand because it is layman English. You'll have to make use of layman English along with your keywords. The keywords which are required for the explanation. Yes?
okay, ma'am.
So, okay. So tell me, you were saying about static.
Yes, ma'am. Static is like common for all the classes.
Common for all the processes. So,
Then
what happens if I create anything static? It's common for all the for whole of the class. I understand that, but what do you mean by that, Abhishek? What is
We
static?
can access anywhere from inside the classes. If you mention a static in the variable.
So if I create a normal variable being a non-static one, I can still access it, right?
No,
What is the difference between static and non-static? Yes, Pavan? Static?
Static variable can be overridden only by static block, or else no blocks can be overridden by static variable.
One of the fundamentals. But what is static?
Static is a keyword used for what we say in case if there is a college, everybody studies in the college have the similar name, college name, so that in case of that we can use static keyword. That's it. Which exists common for all the
Can I
classes.
try, ma'am?
Yeah, ma'am. We save memory, ma'am. We save the
Used for memory management.
ma'am.
Used for memory management. Yes, all of you are
Ma'am,
correct.
can I
Can anybody
try?
give me?
Answer?
Yes, try.
Yeah. Yeah, when we create something static, then we can access it without the declaration, without creating object
Yes,
static.
this is the answer I wanted. Okay.
And
Of course, all the
super
other.
points to, yeah, super
No,
points
it's
to
not
the
one
base class.
at a time. Just
Yeah,
wait.
ma'am.
One keyword at a time. Wait. We'll go for
Okay,
super
okay,
this and everything else.
okay, ma'am.
Yes. So static is a keyword which can be used directly. Okay. So if I apply static to a variable or a method, I can directly access it inside my main method without having to create an object of the class because my main is public static void main. Yes, I don't need to create a static, I don't need to create an object of the class where that particular property belongs. So how is it useful for me? It is more into optimizing the memory. Okay, so if I'm working with any static variable or any static member, the memory is different. Okay, so that it can be easily accessible for creation of whatever I'm working with. Okay, let's say if I'm creating an object, if I'm having a non-static variable, so all the variables will be duplicated that many times for all the objects that I create. But for static, all the objects are going to share a single memory for that particular static member. You get the point?
Yes.
Yes, the example which was given by Pawan. Yes? Okay, so whatever you are saying, whatever statements which are coming in here, you need to arrange it properly. Okay, if you directly start with it is used for memory management, no, it's not correct. If you're directly saying that it is something that wherein if you make a college are common for people, no, you cannot start with example directly. Yes,
Yes.
so you will have to keep things in sequence. Start with the definition. There's no definition. Start with the explanation of the concept. Then you go with for the example, or if there is any
Voice break करना. Voice broken.
Voice breaking.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
Yeah,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, ma'am.
Guys, you can just keep yourself on mute. You are unmuted and I can hear a lot of noise from your end. Okay. So are we clear about static? So what kind of examples are you going to give at the time of the interview? How can you demonstrate the knowledge of static which you have? What do you think you can do? What do you think should be done? Okay, so first of all, you can create a static method. Okay, let's say, for example, I am creating an employee class. I can show it in this way. Can everybody see my screen?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, let's say I'm creating a
Yes,
class
ma'am.
as employee. Okay, now it can be applied or can be applied to two to three things. My class can be static, my variables can be static, my methods can be static. Can we have a static constructor? You might get this question. Is it possible to have a static constructor? Yes. Can we have a static constructor? What is a constructor?
No, ma'am.
Constructor
create
a
objects,
function which executes when we
can I
create the object.
to create objects, then we call it as a constructor.
I don't understand.
To create an object, then we call it
Ma'am,
as
constructor is called when object class
Object
is
is created.
When
Object is
somebody is talking, I don't want anybody interrupting in between. Okay, this implies to Suresh and Danush, both of you. Okay. Yes, it applies to all. Please let one talk at a time. Okay, it was Subodh talking first.
yeah, ma'am. So
If you want to
construct
say anything, raise your hand.
yes, ma'am.
Yes,
So
Danush, am I clear?
can I say, ma'am?
Yes, please. Continue.
Yeah, constructor is the function in the class which executes when object is created.
Okay, that's it.
Yeah, ma'am. And if we initialize any objects variables in the class, then it will be created while it will be declared when memory will be assigned to those variables when the object is created.
You're just roaming around the statements. Your statements are not clear. Yes, Suresh. Start.
Ma'am, to create objects, then we call it as a constructor. In that constructor, for example, public class employee. In that employee is the constructor. In that class is the
Employee
class.
is the constructor.
Yeah.
No, you're wrong. Employee is not the constructor. Employee is the class name.
Class, yes, ma'am. Class and class name. In that employee, we are having employee ID and employee salary, employee address. Yeah, those are the
You need to
details.
You need to
Parameters.
paraphrase your statement. Whatever you were saying, yes.
Ma'am.
Your statements has to be rephrased. Okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. The class has employee ID and name. That can be initialized using constructor. This has to be your statement. Okay? You're not going to say that employee is the constructor and ID's name is to be done. So it's not correct way to do it in. It is not the way you do it. Okay?
Okay.
Okay, read it from somewhere and try to paraphrase again. Okay, Dhanush. Suresh, mute yourself. Yeah, Dhanush.
Yeah, ma'am. As Subodh said, static keyword belongs to a class rather than the object. So a constructor is called when an object is created, object class is created.
Exactly. So we cannot have a static constructor, that means.
Yeah, like if you have static keyword, a compile time error will occur.
Are you sure?
Yeah, ma'am.
Let me check. So if I try to create an employee constructor and I try to put static in here. Yeah, there's an error. Okay. What is the error?
Like assigning an initial value.
As per the norm, if I try to create any constructor with the static, so whatever you said is correct. Okay, this is what you need to put. You need to again say into some live examples when you are talking. Okay, put the employee example, that is correct. Put up the statements together and try to speak out what you understand by that particular concept. Let's say for example, this I'm going to be too bookish because I've repeated the statement a lot many times. Okay, for me, if I have to start with the definition, a constructor is a special member function which has same name as that of my class and has got no return type. Okay, and the second statement, a constructor is called whenever an object is created, whenever an object is instantiated. Third statement, a constructor is used to initialize the object of a class or the members of the class. Okay, members of the object. Okay, next, constructor can be public. We can have various types of constructor. I can have default constructor, parameterized constructor, and copy constructor. Yes. So in these four statements, I've explained almost everything that is required for constructors. And if I have to give an example, I can say that, let's say, for example, I've got a class called as employee. And it has got two members, let's say ID and name. Okay, int ID and string name. So here, even I'm explaining the code. I'm able to explain the code in here. Okay, and I'm saying after this, I want to initialize the value for ID and name at the time of object creation. So I'm going to make use of constructor wherein I'll say public and then the class name and the brackets as that of a method. And then I will initialize either by using the scanner class or will be directly specifying the value for ID and name. You get the point? Yes?
Yes,
Yeah,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Yes, guys.
Yes, ma'am.
Ma'am, can we see an example of copy constructor?
Who is that?
Good.
So good. Okay. First of all, a copy constructor is something that helps you to copy one object to another. Okay, so how you do that? Let's say, for example, I have a default constructor with me. Okay,
Okay.
so in this default constructor, I am first of all having ID and string name as my two data members into my system. So here I'm specifying the value directly. Let's say I'm saying 101 and name is equal to, let's say, Neha. Yes?
Yes, ma'am.
So now if I want to work with this, so what I'm going to do in the test class, I can simply say, I can have my main method, okay? And I can create the object of my class. So I say employee is equal to new employee. So what is happening in here, because this signature and this signature is same, it is going to call this particular method and initialize the value for ID and name. You get the point? This is called
Yes.
as default constructor.
Yeah. Yes, ma'am. Yeah.
Other one which we have, let's say I want to create a parameterized constructor. So I'll say employee. Okay. And here instead of having no value into the brackets, I can have int ID, comma, string name. So now the value for ID and name will appear when you create an object for the same. Let's say, for example, I'm creating another object in here, okay, employee, and I call it as E1, okay, is
Yeah.
equal to new employee. And here I'm going to pass the value. So I will pass the value such as, let's say 444, comma, ml.
Yeah.
Okay. So now the value of 444 will be assigned to ID and the value of ML will be assigned to name. So now I need to assign this ID and name value to the ID and name value of my class so that the value for the object is initialized. So I can say here ID is equal to ID and name is equal to name. But here the confusion arises which ID is of the method or of the constructor and which ID is of the employee.
Yeah.
So to differentiate between them, I have got keyword called as this. So this dot ID
This.
means this ID. Okay, and this ID is the ID value which is given to the employee class, and the value which I've passed from here, which is indirectly assigned to ID present of my for my class. Same thing I can do for my employee name. Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, correct.
Yes,
So
ma'am.
this is your parameterized constructor. How do you create a, just a minute guys, how do you create a copy constructor?
Mm,
Okay, public employee.
and I think we will
So it is
pass
a
the
form of
type of
parameterized
employee.
constructor, yes. It is a form of parameterized constructor, but the only difference is here that instead of having primitive types, okay, these are called as primitive type, okay?
Yeah.
Instead of having these primitive types, the type is going to be of the same class type. Okay, let's say I am going to create the object of the same class. Okay, employee EE. So what are we doing in here? I'm going to copy the object, one object into another. So let's say, how will I do that? How is this copy constructor called? I'll say employee E2 is equal to new employee.
We'll
Okay,
pass
and I wish
E1
to call the copy constructor wherein I wish to copy E into E2. Okay, let's say I wish to copy E. So what can I do here? I can pass E. So this E will be contained inside EE. Yes. So ID and name value of EE
Yeah.
should be assigned to this dot ID and this dot name respectively. What I
Yes, ma'am.
mean here is something like this. EE dot ID. To get this, guys, EE dot name. It is a crucial concept. So I'm assigning this EE dot ID and EE dot name to this
Dot
dot
ID.
ID. Yes, and this dot name.
Yeah, ma'am. Understood.
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
So
Thank you,
now
ma'am.
this is copying of your constructor. So if I wish to print the object, I can do that too. Okay, let's say here I'm creating a toString method. I'll try to override a toString method to see the output. So you can simply go to source and generate toString method for my class. If I do that, I can simply show my statements. Okay, let's say for example here, I'm saying SISO and I'm showing employee. Employee, okay. Oh, sorry. E, okay. This is my employee, and I'm putting a backslash in. Okay. Case. This is for parameterized constructor. Okay. This is for employee 1. Okay, and this is for employee 2. This is default. Okay, this is parameterized. I'm not writing the whole statement. And this is copy. Let me execute the code. Let's see the output. Yes, the default constructor. Can you see the output, guys? Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So for default constructor, you have ID and name that you have specified in here, which you have specified in your default constructor, these values. Okay. The next one is parameterized constructor, wherein you're passing the value while creation of an object, which is assigned to the employee object, which you can.
I think E1 and E2, ma'am.
E1.
Yeah. E1 and E2. Yes. Yes. So you'll be getting that as an output. You can see
Yes.
that. Whereas this is a copy, where E2 is a copy of E, hence I can get the same value. Let me change this to E1. I will be getting the value or the copy of that particular object.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes?
Yes.
This is a copy constructor. Again, one of the concepts favorite to your interviewer.
Okay, ma'am.
Getting the point?
Yes, ma'am.
How many of you have not understood copy constructor or the constructor which I was working with? Be very frank, be very thorough with me. Just let me know if you don't understand it. Do you understand this, Pavan? Do you understand this, Dhanush?
Yeah,
Do
ma'am.
you understand this, Bharadwaj? You understand copy constructor?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, wonderful. Okay, so moving back to static. Okay, so now let's say, for example, I also have one more variable which is called as, let's say, string. Okay, string and company. Okay, so this is the same example, a similar example which Pavan was talking about. So here I can do the same thing, as and when I need it, I can add up the value here. But what if this value is static? Okay, so this will not be implemented. So if I'm doing anything like that in here, like if I'm trying to call a default constructor, in the default constructor, is it possible to have a static member inside a non-static method? Yes? Is it possible to have yes, guys? Is it possible to have a non-static member to contain static member into it?
No, no.
Can I initialize
No,
a college in
static
here?
block.
Sorry. Is it correct? Can I do that? Can I initialize the value in default constructor?
No, no.
That is my doorbell.
I think we can do that, ma'am.
We can?
Because it's a constructor, maybe, don't know, but I think so.
Because static is independent of the object created, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
So
Static block only static.
I think we cannot redefine, but we can
let's say I
change the
am
value
saying
maybe in the
Million
constructor.
Lights is the company name. Okay, and here we go. Yeah, it is working fine. So this is going to work, right? So if I try to execute the code, okay, what will be the output? Okay, first of all, I need to override the method again. Okay. Is it possible for me to override the static variable? No. So how am I going to display this name along with it? Is this allowed? Let's see. Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
So all of them are sharing the same value, wherein I don't have to initialize it for all of them. What if I try to do it for all? Will that be static for all? Let's say, for example, I am doing it. I am changing the value for million lights from here to some other value, let's say XYZ. what will be the output? So once the value is changed, it is changed for all the subsequent objects that is we are working with. Yes?
Yes.
You get the point? Yes, guys? Okay, great. So, okay. So, there's also one example for counter variable that you can use. Okay, you can search for counter example that can help you with the same. Okay, apart from this, the other keyword which we have is this. What is this? This, guys. We just saw what is this. What
Yes,
is
ma'am.
this?
Can I say, ma'am?
Yes, please.
Yeah. So this,
Yes.
if we have same variable name inside a function and a class, maybe both, then we use this keyword to point into that block only.
Sorry, can you repeat again? There was
Yeah.
a lot of
So,
disturbance at my. I'm so sorry. Yeah.
so we use this keyword for pointing to the variable of the current function or current function or block.
Current object. Function and block is incorrect. This
Okay.
is a keyword. Yeah.
Instance
This is
of
a
class
keyword
variable.
used. Sorry, who was it?
Abhishek, this is instance of class variable.
I cannot hear you properly. Can you just be into the camera and talk out loudly, because I can see only your face up till here and below that I cannot see anything. Yes. It is?
This is instance
This
of
keyword
class
is?
variable. Hello.
Yes. It is? This is reference that refers. This is reference that refers to the current object. Yes. This is. It is actually, we don't have concept of pointers in Java. So to implement pointers in Java, we make use of this pointer. Okay, we use of this keyword, current object reference. Okay, what do you mean by current object reference? Anybody? This refers to current object reference. What do you mean by that?
This method,
In this case, employee E1. Okay, be louder, be a bit louder, because if you have to talk loudly. I cannot hear you.
this is a default one which is used by JVM. In some cases, it is used to locate the methods, what we say in the classes to execute them. Whether we declare this keyword or else, JVM in default will create this keyword for locating the current object which should be executed. Current method.
Okay. Okay, that's fine, but still it is not very understandable for me. Okay. Okay. So yes, this is a pointer which is going to help you to point to the current object reference, which is in this case, in our case, it is employee E1. Okay, so E1's object, it's an object which is calling is E1, which is going to be assigning the value to this. So in this case, it is this one. So this belongs to E1 because it is E1 calling in here. Yes, you get this? It is for that object reference. It is a pointer for it. Likewise, we have got pointer in here as well. Yes, E1 and E2 point to the same memory location. When I do this, both of them are going to copy the value from E1 to E2. That is what we have in here. So this pointer can be applied to a variable. It can be applied to a method. And what else? Can we apply this pointer to a class?
JVM will do that.
Yes, JVM will do that, correct. Yes? Okay, next, super. Yes, how do you implement super? What is the significance of using super keyword?
So I think super keyword is used to access
Take out the
the
hand when you're talking.
super keyword is used to access the function and variables of base class. If there is same function name in both classes, then we use super to use method of super class.
But what is super?
For instance of parent class.
It is
Instance of parent class.
So immediate parent object now.
super. What is super keyword going to do? Who can define me in their own language, in their own term, what is super? Venkatesh.
Ma'am, ma'am, yeah, it is a reference of the it is a reference of the immediate parent method, ma'am.
For reference of
The immediate parent class, ma'am. Immediate parent class. Immediate parent class.
parent class. Okay. Refers to what of parent class?
Ma'am, like variable per methods, like anyway, ma'am. Like any other.
Almost everything.
Everything, yes, ma'am.
Okay. Super refers to the parent class properties, constructors, methods, or almost everything which is present into the superclass. Super keyword is used for the same. If super is used simply with the brackets, it is going to call the default constructor of the superclass. If super is with the bracket with parameters, default constructor of the, parameterized constructor of the parent class. When super dot and some method name is given of the parent class, then that particular method will be called. If I'm making use of super, it means that it solely belongs to everything which is there into my super class, considering if I'm using that particular super keyword in my child class. You get the point? Yes? Okay. What is final?
So final keyword is used for once we define a method or variable name as final, then we cannot change that and we cannot override those methods.
Yes. For restriction of any authority, for inheritance, and for performing overriding anything, if I want to restrict that, then I make use of final keyword. If applied to a variable, it cannot be redefined. If implied or if applied to a method, again, you cannot override the method. If applied to, can we have a final constructor? Yes, is it possible to have a final constructor?
No, ma'am, no.
No? Why? Justify your reason. Why?
Constructors cannot be inherited.
Who said constructors cannot be inherited? There's an implicit, or there's a concept called as constructor chaining. So, you know, automatically you're going to go to the default constructor, which of your parent class, super parent class, if you have any, and that goes beyond. What is the you? Can we do? Can we create a final constructor? That is my question.
Parameters in it keeps on changing, so we could not.
Okay, let's say for example, for this one, I'll try to, yes. If something, no change is acceptable, that is the final thing, right? If I write final, it's giving me an error. What is the error? So a constructor cannot have any of the modifiers or any of the specifiers other than public, static, public, protected, and of course private is allowed, right? And private. Okay, so what if I make it private? No error, right?
They accessed it within the class.
The error comes in here. Yes, constructor employee is not visible. Getting the point? Yes, you can make a constructor private. When do you do that? When do you make a constructor private? When you don't want to, when you don't wish to allow anybody to create an object of that class. Then you can make the constructor private. Okay? And if you do not create any constructor for your class, because if you don't have any type of constructor, because you are creating an object, let's say if I don't have any constructor, but still if I'm writing employee E is equal to new employee, and then E dot, let's say I've got display salary. This is a method which I have. Because I have written new employee, it is because of that a default constructor will be created by your JVM automatically for your class, which will be having nothing into it. You get the point? A default constructor is created for each and every class that we are working with. So if we define it, we are overriding it. That's it. Okay?
Okay, ma'am.
Okay.
Clear so far?
Yeah.
Yes, people? Okay. So you must have received the message into the group, WhatsApp group. I am there available online on WhatsApp as well. So you can connect me there. Okay. Also, if you want anything else with respect to your concepts, you can email me. You have got my email addresses as well. That is Java Mentor. You can message me there itself. Email me there with all your errors or doubts if you're facing any. Okay. And if you have any other doubt, you can also connect me through Slack. Okay. And make sure that you go through all the quizzes, go through all the LMS e-learning videos which are present in there. Make sure you really go through it, because those are curated ones and really important for your interview perspective. Okay? Because everybody is being monitored whether you are going for the videos or not. So make sure that you do it. Yes? All of you?
Okay, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So guys, utilize these days. Okay, you have got Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. 5 days in your hand. Okay, prepare yourself thoroughly for any of the concept, for each and every core Java concept that I have shared with all of you. Okay,
Okay, ma'am.
am I clear to all?
Yeah, ma'am.
Yes.
Ma'am,
Yes?
tomorrow don't have class.
No, tomorrow we don't have class.
Yeah, ma'am.
Okay. Now we directly meet on Monday. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
So till then, you are going to prepare for your interview. So from next week onwards, I'm going to send you guys for the interview. Okay, each one of you will be interviewed. So make sure that you fill in the criteria. If you are not getting passed from my side, you are not going for an interview. Make sure that you reply me, talk to me, respond to my questions, and be very what do you call it? I don't remember the term, but be truthful to your coding. Do not copy paste it. Even if you are, make sure that next time you don't need to do that. You know all the concept on your own. You know all the programming logic on your own. Yes?
Yes, ma'am. Yeah,
Okay, we good here?
yeah, ma'am.
Okay, people have already left, so we can leave here. Okay. Happy Diwali, guys.
Okay, ma'am.
See you on
Thank you,
Monday.
ma'am. Same to you.
Happy Diwali.
Ma'am.
Happy Diwali. Yes. Bye, all.
Bye,
Yeah,
bye.
ma'am.
Bye.
Bye.